Always your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-365-6040. That's 855-365-6040. Call 85.
Good morning. Howdy, 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 and welcome to another edition. In fact, it is our first edition of Weller Does Delmarva the entire year. This is our first show for the year. So welcome, and we are sitting where? We are in Milton, Delaware, sitting inside Beach's Restaurant, and they have breakfast today. So anyway, if you want to stop by, you want to watch the show in person, you are welcome to do so. We're right here on the Beach Highway at Beach's Restaurant, right by the car wash. So if you want to order yourself some scrapple and eggs or bacon and eggs or toast or whatever you may want, you can come on into Beach's Restaurant and watch the show live in person. If you can't make it today, you can come pretty much any Saturday because we're here every Saturday from 7 to 9. So we're getting ready to chat with Colin Walls. Colin, how are you?
Good. I hear this show is going to be a hair-raising experience.
It's going to be different.
Okay.
I keep burning these holes in my fingers with this little device here. I actually took the little needle off of it. I'm scared I'm actually going to puncture my vein by mistake or something. So this is a Tesla device. And
a Tesla coil.
It's a Tesla coil,
yes.
Okay. And so it's very interesting. I watched a show on the guy Tesla. He was quite something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he did a lot for America, in many, many ways. So
for the world.
For the world.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So here we go. Linda is ready. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, good morning,
So
Jim.
that was our first picture of the year for the show, too. So
That's right.
It's hard to believe
Well,
it's
Happy
a new
New
year.
Year.
Happy
It is.
New Year. It's a new year. And
Happy New Year.
New things and some ideas running in my head. And we're going to have a good show today.
All
a lot
right.
of different
Well,
guests.
that's good.
We got a book to give away, and you got stuff to talk about. So
Yes, let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
So Wall Service Center, I want to talk about Wall Service Center a little. I forgot
right.
all my papers. They're in the truck, so we got busy in here, and I didn't run out.
I
That's
had
okay.
the one on the TV, though.
That's okay.
But, okay.
The one on the TV?
The one about the TV station.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
missing now. I had it laying right out there.
That's
for
okay.
you.
I've got more.
Okay.
So anyway, Wall Service Center.
Downtown
Milford. Auto
220.
repair. So we've been there since 1958. I haven't been right in that building. We've been in that building a lot shorter time, since
You've been in the
1968.
hood. You've been in
Yeah.
the hood.
We have been in
Neighborhood.
Milford
Yep.
since 1958. We've been
That's
around a
kinda
long
cool.
time. My grandfather
Yeah.
started it. Now my son. So we've got four generations there
Yeah.
that have worked there. So
Good job.
Yeah, I thank you.
Yeah, I mean, good job. A lot of businesses do not last that long, let alone have their family.
Well, they don't get beyond
continually.
5 years. I think is the statistic that most businesses
Really?
don't make it
I believe it.
beyond 5 years. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's so I mean, and we've
Good quality work, good
we try
quality
to do
parts.
good quality work, good quality
Yep.
parts. Yep, and we stand behind what we do. That's the number one thing is being there when somebody needs you. If something happens, inevitably parts will fail.
Yep.
It happens. But the thing is how you handle it.
Yes.
After that.
Yeah,
So-
every business can have a hiccup. It's all in how you handle it. I'm really realizing that more and more.
Yep,
All
exactly.
the time. It's all in your delivery.
Right. So Wall Service Center. We're going to talk a little bit more about Walls when we come back the next time I'm back in 30 minutes. So I'll have all my paperwork here so I can
Please
talk about
do.
that. We're going to talk about financing.
Okay.
We've got great financing, 6 months same as cash, 6 months no interest, maybe it's called. We're going to talk about roadside assistance for free.
Roadside assistance, the towing.
Absolutely free. Yeah. Towing, lockout service, all those
All
things.
the different
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm excited. So what is the phone number for Walls?
The phone number is 302-422-8110. 302-422-8110. Give us a call. We're there Monday morning.
Okay.
We actually have the texting service too, so you
Oh,
can send
really?
us a text.
To that
I just
number?
Don't no, I don't have
It's
the number.
another number. Okay.
Yeah. And then that's how we can communicate with you about your vehicle. When you're having it for
like when
repairs
it's
that
being
way
worked
too.
on, or if there was a
Right.
question, or to let you know it's done.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, that's
Yep.
good.
Yep. So a lot of people are really liking that. So.
I would say so.
Yep.
All right. And
All right.
I think you're also doing things where like you can get a reminder saying, you haven't been in a while, or your mileage might be up for an oil change.
Yes.
Or
Yep.
something like that. So
Yep.
I like all
And you
this
can
new-
access all your records online. So you
Yeah.
can go right to a website and all your
Say,
records are right there.
When they say, you just put that new battery in there a month ago, and
And then you find out it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was actually 5 years ago.
Right.
It was my flashlight batteries that were a month ago.
Right.
So anyway, all right.
So
well,
anyway.
thank you.
All right, Jim.
We
See you in
got
a bit.
we got a busy show here this morning, folks. So it's Weller Does Delmarva. I want to say Happy New Year to you. We're going to go on the radio in a minute or two. So for my TV audience and everybody else out there, we're going to go live on the radio. I'm going to do a couple commercials, and then we're going to chit-chat with Steve Grossman. I think we're going to talk about the Rehoboth Sunshine Rotary and a bunch of other stuff, but it'll be just a little bit. You'll tell me when we go on the radio. Is that correct? And the radio, if you didn't know, is Delaware 105.9. So we're on TV Delmarva, and then we're on Delaware 105.9. We're sitting here in Beach's Restaurant in Milton, Delaware, if you happen to ever want to come and watch the show in person, if you want to just like be part of a studio audience. So that's kind of where we're at. So good morning, and welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. And it is a live show, and you are invited to be here. So you can be here in person, or you can just hang out with us any way you want, online, in person, whichever works for you. So first thing I want to do is brag on Chick-fil-A. It is one of the sponsors of the show, and we really appreciate their support. I just talked to them recently, and they were very complimentary of some of the comments they get. So, I'm kind of very pleased. There's a handful of Chick-fil-A's that made the decision to get involved with Weller Does Delmarva, and I say thank you to them. But whether you need breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, Chick-fil-A is there. Good quality food, good food fast, not fast food. Good food fast, and whether you want takeout or whatever, if you're having a company event, or you're planning a little luncheon, or you're having some people over, or a party, you can get all kinds of things to go. They also have delivery, whether they do it themselves or whether they use DoorDash or something like that. So anyway, Chick-fil-A, thank you very much. Appreciate you, and we may be giving out some Chick-fil-A gift cards later on in the show. We'll see how that goes. One more thing I did want to mention was my accountant, which is George Luff. I've been dealing with him a long time. I can't even remember how long, but at least 30 years. I mean, I guess I've been in business 48 years, and my first accountant, left us a very young age. So I then ended up with George Luff. Not ended up, but that's who I chose, and he's done a good job for me. So we've been through a lot together, in other words, and appreciate George and Team Luff. So if you need an accountant, it's the end of the year. Maybe you're thinking about your taxes for yourself, or you're settling an estate, or you got some questions, or, I know some people, I know a handful of people that used to do their own tax return. But then they just got a little worried they were missing something, in other words, and so they started dealing with George and got some favorable results that made them happy. So some of them are real good friends of mine, and we're very pleased. So if you need an accountant, whether it's for you personally or whether it's for a business, give George a call. They're always looking to talk to people, and they have 3 locations, one in Milford, one in Dover, and one in Rehoboth, and they also help businesses with their payroll. They do the payroll for Wellers, and I've been very happy with them over the years, and they make it a lot easier for my daughter who does our bookkeeping. So any questions, it's Luff and Associates. George Luff, his son Tyler, Team Luff. There's a whole group of people there. So the phone number is 302-422-9699. Dial it in that order, 422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web. Now, Steve Grossman has arrived. He was on time, and I want to also pause for a picture. Linda's going to take our picture. I have to stop talking. Okay, you got it. We're going to keep moving.
Oh,
all right. So anyway, she already got it. She got it yesterday.
She got it yesterday.
So
She
no
gets
problem.
it every day, right?
Yep. So anyway, Steve Grossman, going to talk about Rotary.
Yes.
What's up with Steve?
Well, good morning, Jim, and thanks for
morning.
the opportunity. We originally got this time scheduled to promote an event that was coming up that is
Okay.
not going to occur.
All right.
So unfortunately, our Championship Sunday fundraiser is not going to be again this year.
Wow.
Lots of logistical issues.
It's everywhere.
So we're planning something else maybe in the fall for opening
Okay.
day.
All right.
To get back in the routine.
Groove of things.
But I appreciate the time to be able to come and talk about what Rotary is and what Rotary does.
What is Rotary?
Rotary, I'm going to take this straight from the website.
Okay.
The district website, because it says it perfectly. Rotary is a global network of over 34,000 individual clubs in over 200 countries around the globe, with 1.2 million neighbors, friends, co-workers, leaders, problem solvers, who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and in ourselves.
How many was that first number? Was the big one?
34,000 clubs.
And a club
club
could be 5 people, 10 people.
Well, no, a club, it's got to be 10 people to start. And then then you play with it. But in our little district, in our little corner of the world, which is District 7630, there's 39 individual clubs.
Is there really?
And it goes from Wilmington, it's the entire state of Delaware, the eastern shore of Maryland, down into Cambridge, and up in northeast Maryland. The local clubs, Harrington, Milford, Southern Sussex, which meets in Bethany Beach, Nanticoke, Laurel, Seaford Club, Georgetown, Millsboro, Lewis Rehoboth, which is the
You're starting to make up
nighttime
words
club.
like I do.
Yeah. And then, of course, my club, Rehoboth Beach Sunrise, which is, I want to tout them a little bit. But what do Rotarians do?
Right. You tell me.
We have 6 areas of focus. Up until recently, we've had 6 areas of focus. And that was to promote peace.
Promote peace.
Fight disease, and that's our big polio initiative. Provide clean water, sanitation, and hygiene. Save mothers and children. Support education, and grow local economies.
Wow. So it's kind of helping everybody.
It's helping everybody.
Right, and it's all about helping hands.
Right. Last year, or 2 years ago, we added another area of focus, which is the environment. Which, you get the wind power people and you plant trees. And, my favorite line is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago.
Right.
The second best time to plant a tree is
today.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
So we've got to be more responsible to the environment, and it's something that across the world we're working on now.
People are becoming more conscious, I think, of their environment. I do want to ask, somebody watching or listening, do they have to be a business person to be in Rotary?
No.
Okay, so what's an example of? So are we looking for people?
We're always looking for people. The number one responsibility of a member of Rotary isn't to pay their dues and go to the meetings and support the fundraisers. The number one important thing for a Rotarian is to share Rotary.
Okay.
So we need to look out in our community and look at people who want to become a Rotarian, want to join a like-minded group of people to do good within their local community.
So what would a person benefit by being a Rotarian?
Well, I've been a Rotarian for 20 years, and it's pretty much changed my life. It's just given me a new focus on...
a new focus.
There's things that are more important than yourself. And what you have. There is a community out there.
All right.
As you get older, you get to realize that a little bit more than when you were younger, running around having a good time. But what we do is we find local things to support and international things. And one thing was a sewing teacher at Cape Henlopen by the name of Elena Aiken came to our club, and she has through a church mission, has a small sewing school in Kenya, in Turkwa, in Africa.
Really?
And she needed 2 treadle sewing machines. Because they can't rely on electric out there. And we looked at her and said, go back and dream big and come back and see us. That we could have done in 3 minutes. She came back. We've built 2 sewing schools. We've built community center. We've got 2 water towers providing water. So all those areas of service come together with a local contact through a church, through a Rotary Club in Kenya.
Really?
We have built this. We've had to privately raise money through their foundation to purchase the land because Rotary won't buy land. But we'll build the buildings, we'll drill the wells, we'll get you the equipment.
Buy the sewing machines.
We'll buy you the sewing machines, and we're creating clean water so the women and children don't have to chase water down. We're creating an economic environment because we're teaching them how to sew. So they sew the school uniforms for the schools. They have a little side hustle of making clothes and selling it. And so we're creating an economy. All those areas of focus that we talked about are in one simple project in Kenya. Because a sewing teacher came and said, can you help me?
And you helped.
And we did.
So if somebody was interested in learning about Rotary, where would they turn, or where would
they
they
can
look?
go to Rotary.org, which is the in that international site, or you can go to District 7630, and you'll get our local site, and there'll be lists of all the clubs and how you can do that.
Well, I appreciate you doing it. I appreciate you being involved. Who are some of the people in your Rotary Club? Let's name some names.
Name some names. Well, our newest member is my lovely wife, Lisa.
Okay.
We finally got into
All right.
Rotary. Dr. Susan Giovi, who's a past district governor,
Okay.
realtor. Pat Campbell White, as we know, and Gail, her friend Gail Dismal.
Right.
We have who
going.
else? Scott, our president, Scott Bossert, who is he works out on the water with a cooperative.
What's that
Richard
mean? Works
Miller.
on the water? Like
Well,
on
he
one
has a
of them
boat.
big
He has a
things?
boat. He works for.
Oh, okay.
I always get the name mixed up because it sounds like Delaware River and Bay Authority,
Okay.
but it's not.
Okay.
But it's something that
He's a
does
waterman,
similar.
but
a
he's not
waterman.
fishing.
He's
Or
not.
he
No,
is
he's
fishing?
not. Well, he probably enjoys fishing. But,
Okay.
Randy Brown, who is our district governor nominee elect. Randy Smith. Randy Smith.
Okay. We're looking for a Randy Brown.
We know one. He's the treasurer
Okay.
of the club.
Really?
So we
You got a good group of people.
We got good, and then there's people like in the Lewis Club, like our friend.
Oh, don't
Jack.
mention his name.
Oh, okay. I won't
All
mention
right.
his name.
I don't want to.
right, and
I don't
then-
want to fluff his feathers this early in the morning.
Real quick, if I could take another second, Jim.
Okay.
I have these challenge coins.
Okay.
Rotary. I
Oh,
carry
okay.
2 with me all the time.
Okay.
Because you never know when you want to give one to somebody.
Oh, really? Thank you very much.
So there you go. Oh, and another famous person in our club is Dan Gaffney.
Dan
He's an
Gaffney.
honorary
There
member.
you go.
Yes. So there
Thank
you go.
you for this.
So you're
All
always
right.
giving gifts, so I want
All
to
right.
give you one.
There you go.
Thanks, Jim.
All right. See you, Steve. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of here. There he goes. All right. Steve Grossman, everybody. Good all-around guy. Pretty good guy. Sometimes a good guy. Maybe a good guy. I don't know. I'm happy with him. All right, so we're sitting here. We're right inside Beach's restaurant, and I see Jimmy has arrived, okay? Well, good. My son Jimmy's going to be on Beaches. I want to remind you that Thursdays are Customer Appreciation Night, so don't forget that. Buy one entree, get a second one, half off. Dine in only. Don't forget that. Also, big change coming up here at Beaches starting next Sunday. So tomorrow will be the last Sunday that they're opening early for breakfast, okay? After that, starting next Sunday, a week from tomorrow, they are starting something brand new, and it is going to be a seafood and more buffet. A seafood and more buffet. A lot of people have been suggesting this, and Don is doing it. It's going to be great, and it's going to be from noon to 2. Noon to 2. Next Sunday is when that starts. So tomorrow will be the last Sunday at Beaches that you can get in here early, okay? Also, listen to this. This is by popular demand. Every day from now on, every day, the lobster bake is on. The lobster bake special, $55. You get a whole lobster, a dozen clams, and a pound of shrimp. Let me say that again. 1 pound of shrimp, a dozen clams, and a whole lobster for only $55. That's going to be every day from now on at Beaches in Milton. So Don is here, very involved, and just want to let you know there is a lot of good things happening at Beaches, okay? All right, I'll be there cleaning and care. Good sponsor of the show, Dawn Kennedy. I don't know, Denise, did you want to say anything about a job we just had Dawn do? So this is a sponsor segment, and Dawn Kennedy is a good sponsor of the show. Let's take our picture real quick. All right, so I got Denise over here because we have a rental property that's going to be for rent. Well, it is for rent. And Denise said, I know you're busy, Jim. I'd like to get a little more involved and help you with that. So I said, well, you can certainly go do that. Come over more? Okay. All right. Oh, the mic.
Oh,
okay.
not me.
All right. I'm sorry.
I was moving right in your lap, Jim.
And I knew I was supposed to say that. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. I can't remember from one moment to the next. So
Okay,
anyway, but
yes.
I appreciate you being this close.
Okay.
But anyway, let's try to stay this close. All right. So you're helping me now with some of the rentals. In
Yes,
other
I
words.
am.
All right, she's
I'm
gotten
getting
very
involved,
involved.
yes.
Now she's gotten very involved.
Very
and,
involved.
So anyway, what did you think? You met with Dawn before she cleaned the house.
Right. I went over some things because I was going to be doing some painting and some things, and I
Right.
wanted to make sure certain things got done.
Right.
But she did. She cleaned that place inside great. I mean,
Wow.
it was all the glass
told me she
globes
cleaned the stove,
and
the
the light bulbs,
refrigerator.
the refrigerator. Man, the refrigerator is cleaner than mine, and the stove's
Wow.
cleaner than mine. It's just, she did a wonderful job. She had help, and they came in. And they went and got themselves in by themselves. I didn't have to
Yep.
meet them over there.
Yep.
And I went in after she was done, and we went over the whole thing, and I was 100% satisfied.
Wow. So you would recommend her?
I would recommend her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, I do want to tell people, if you're listening and you need your house cleaned, or you have a rental and somebody's moved out and you got somebody moving in,
Mm-hmm.
you know that. She does also, if we had a camper or had a motorhome, she cleans the insides of those.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Airbnbs, whatever the next word is, it's VRBOs, I think it is. So anyway, cleaning. Like at Bridgeville, if we got to the point we wanted her to clean the showroom or the offices, she does that. So we're very happy, Denise and I. This is your first interaction with her.
Yes.
And very happy with her. So if you're out there and you're listening and you don't know who to call and you got something you want it clean, give her a call. And another division they've added is they are doing some power washing, and they actually power washed this house and did a really good job.
We were very satisfied with that too.
Yep. So if you are a first responder, a senior, or military, she does have discounts for that. So give her a call. She's licensed, she's insured, she's a good lady. 302-362-7064. 302-362-7064. I'll be there cleaning and care. I'll be there cleaning and care. Give her a call. Check her out on the Facebook and like her page if you would.
Okay.
All right, Denise, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so that's that. Talking to the microphone is the thing that I got to encourage everybody to do. You know what's coming up tomorrow night here at Beaches? They got so much happening, and it's very encouraging. Is open mic night is tomorrow night, so keep that in mind. Sunday, January 8th is tomorrow, and it is from 4 to 7. 4 to 7 is open mic night tomorrow night. If you need a new calendar, if you need one or got some but need another one, we have a few left, okay? Just a few. 2023 calendars, we have them. If you'd like them, they're free at Weller's. No purchase necessary. Just stop in and grab one. Stop in while we're open, if you would, and get yourself a new calendar. Dry Zone, another good friend of the show, good sponsor of the show. Want to say thank you to Bill and Heather, the owner-operators of Dry Zone, and they've been around quite a while. They've been involved with the show almost since the very, very beginning, probably from the beginning, and been a good supporter. But what do? They do some foundation repair. Like if you've got, I had a daughter, had a 86-year-old home in Blades, and the floor was sagging. So the doors weren't shutting right, the trim and the molding up at the top of the wall wasn't matching up, but the beams underneath had started sagging, okay? They came in and literally leveled that house up, put some nice, I don't know if they were aluminum, they look like aluminum to me, beams in and leveled it up. So they do structural things like that. They knew what they were doing. It was very engineered. The door's now shut right, the trim, and actually they're selling the house, which all of that made the house have more value, and especially who did it, and is there a warranty added actually value to it also, okay? So when you need something structural, or if you've got a leaky basement, or if you've got a crawl space that needs encapsulating, there's a lot of services they provide. Also, they have Hello Garage, which is another division where they can recoat your garage floor. They put cabinets in, shelving in. They do a lot of different things. I'm getting ready to have them come out and look at my garage. Estimates and evaluations are free, whether you need something done, and I believe they even offer some financing. So a lot of different things. It's a great company if you're looking for a new career, wanting to go to work somewhere that's really passionate about customer service. Maybe you work somewhere and you just don't think they care enough about customers. Dry Zone loves their customers, goes the extra mile. So give them a call. It's 302-684-5034, 684-5034. dryzone.com, Hello Garage, either one. Like their Facebook pages, look them up online. They're good people. They're located right there on Beach Highway, just outside of Ellendale. All right, so what else is going on? Weller's is going to be open at 8 o'clock today. We've got Jimmy going to be joining me. I do have a device that Jimmy gave me for Christmas, and he didn't know I was going to talk about this today, but I found it so interesting and so much fun that I actually brought it with me, and you can hear it there. I don't know if you can see it, and you put your finger there, and it will literally make like a lightning bolt, and you can speed it up. It's kind of neat. So anyway, we are going to discuss that and understand the value. Oh, it burned a hole right in the end of my finger. Is there any Band-Aids? No, there's not a hole. It's just a small, it ain't nothing. It's my imagination. So anyway, we're going to be talking to Jimmy about that. What a great Christmas gift. He told me early on, he said, I've got a great gift idea for you. So I'm not the easiest guy to buy for. Jimmy will be in sales today. If you want to meet Jimmy Weller, he will be in sales. We've had a nice week. We didn't open until Thursday, so we opened and we hit the ground running. So it's a new year at Weller's. We are still doing the 12-month same as cash right this minute, and we're also carrying on our last year's sale just a little teeny bit longer. Some people couldn't make it. Last few days of the year were crazy busy. So we are carrying that on just a little bit, okay? I don't know what else to tell you other than I have had a lot of conversation with my insurance agent lately because I'm getting ready to go on, I don't know if it's Medicare or Medicaid, one or the other. I'm going to be turning 65 in March. And so my insurance man said, I need to explain a lot of stuff to you. So anyway, he's going to meet with me about that. So what I'm saying is L&W Insurance Agency is a good insurance agency. So there's a lot of them out there, but I really have dealt with them for a long time. I know it's 30-some years. Anyway, and, and I'll tell you what happened. I was in my teens, and I was in business, and somebody that worked for me was in a very bad accident. He pulled out in front of somebody, and what did my insurance company do? Immediately, they canceled my insurance. So that's where I met L&W Insurance Agency many moons ago. And they said, you won't ever have to worry about that because they represent more than one brand of insurance. So in the event something were to happen and we had a big claim and the insurance company we were with decides to cancel us, that's no problem because they have other brands they represent. I meet so many people that have an insurance agent and they love them. And then they have a claim. And then they cancel them, and then they got to go start a whole new relationship with another insurance company. At L&W, that won't happen because they handle all that for you very seamlessly, okay? So I'm just letting you know that L&W sells car insurance, health insurance, they sell life insurance, they sell liability insurance, they sell media insurance, they sell billboard insurance, they sell all kinds of insurances. So whether you got an automobile, your home, and if you have insurance and you say, do I have the right coverage? Am I overinsured? Would it be less if I raised my premium? I never have a claim, so what would I save by having a higher deductible? Raise my premium. Raise your deductible is what I meant to say. So if you have any insurance-related questions, it's L&W, the letter L and W, not Ellen. It's L&W Insurance, 302-856-7828, 856-7828. Dial it in that order, lwinsurance.com. Serving our community for over 90 years. Now, I am not implying Bill Strickland has been around since that time. He bought the business off of Dave Wood. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, 90 years of serving our community. L&W, and like their Facebook page, too. They're always posting some good info. All right, so we're sitting here today inside Beach's Restaurant. If you're here, you're going to have two opportunities to win something, okay? One is a $25 Wawa gift card. And two is the Heart of America book by Kevin Fleming. He gave it to me last week. We're giving it away inside the room. You will have to be present to win. We're going to do that drawing at about 8:45 to 9 o'clock. Somewhere in there, we're going to do that. Two drawings. One for a $25 Wawa gift card. One for this great big book. In other words, with all kinds of pictures. I think you called it a coffee table book. And this is one of my long-lost cousins here on the back, okay? So I'm just letting you know. It's a book of all kinds. Look at how thick it is. So, and it is an autographed one, okay? And that adds a little bit more value to it, too. So, Kevin, thank you for donating it to us to give away. We're going to give it away in the room. No phone calls on that. So you have to be here. So you can get here and fill out a little slip and put it in a thing. It's going to be a drawing. That's what it's going to be. Okay, I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. We'll be back in just a little bit. Colin Walls is joining me. Switch over to TV Delmarva or tvdelmarva.com. Okay? All right. So good morning. And we don't stop. The TV does not stop. So if you've never watched TV Delmarva, now is your chance. I don't want you to miss anything. I can honestly say in the 2 hours that we're on the show, you'll get more out of it by watching TV because we never stop being on TV. All right. So anyway, I don't know what else is going on. Turn his mic on.
Yes. Good morning.
All right,
Good
go.
morning. Good morning.
Good
Trying
morning.
to find my. There
Your
it is.
thing? All right,
Yes.
there you go.
we go. So,
All right.
Wall Service Center. We were going to talk about some of the financing options we have
Yes.
at Wall Service Center. Now,
Yes.
this is pretty good. So, if you've got even challenge credit,
Okay.
this is like a 90+% approval.
Oh, good. Good.
On this. So,
Yep.
you know,
I don't know anybody that probably doesn't have challenge credit.
that's
You know what I
very
mean? If
true,
you've
yeah.
lived much life, you've had
It
obstacles.
can, yep. So what we don't take your information, so we
Right.
don't even
It's
know
not-
any
right.
of that stuff.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about, you know, if you've got, you know, dings on your credit, you don't have to
Right.
worry about us knowing about it. Because what happens is you can either scan a QR code and it takes you to
The online application.
an online application. You do all the information there, or you can text to a number and it'll text you back, or we can send you a link.
Okay.
So there are different ways that it can be done.
Okay.
But the number one thing is we don't have your information, so you don't have to worry about,
Right,
us
right.
having your Social Security number or your income or any of your
Right.
information.
It's just how you've gotten connected with this, and it's
Exactly.
very efficient. You could do it from home, I think,
Yep,
online.
yep.
You
You
don't
can do it.
actually have to come to Wall Service Center to do the
Exactly.
application.
Yep, exactly.
And
So-
and then once you're approved, they'll give you a dollar amount, and you could say, well, gee, I'm good for $2,000. I'd like to have a couple vehicles tuned up or
Right.
things done or something
and,
like that.
And so you can also get what they call it 6 months financing. So
Okay.
deferred interest if paid in full within 6 months.
Yes.
So it sounds like
People
6
love
months,
that.
no interest.
Yeah, and what's great about that is, especially at this time of year, you go ahead and get your work done. You've now got a
Yep.
safer vehicle, and you got, you know, your tax return is going to be in the next 6 months, hopefully, and you can just use that to pay it off.
Well, say, for instance, if, Jim, you might not know somebody, maybe they need an engine.
Right.
And you're a little tight after
Right.
Christmas, and engines are
And
a big
even if they're
job.
not tight, it's free money.
It's free money, right?
Right. In
Yeah.
other words, so even if things aren't tight, but you don't know if something's going to happen,
Right.
take advantage of it. It's for everybody.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's you just need 140 to get the 6 months interest free. The purchase has to be $149 or above.
Okay, I'm used to that because we have some stuff at Weller's where it has to be a certain threshold to just justify the time and the paperwork and
Right. Now,
stuff
to
like
use
that.
the card or the financing,
Right.
it can be any amount, but
After you
only
get it.
to get the 6 months interest
Okay,
free. It has
okay,
to be.
okay. So, you know, if it was $150, you can finance that.
Yeah, right,
Okay,
exactly.
I got you.
Or you
All right.
can finance an oil change. It doesn't matter.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, with a card.
Right.
So you can
This
just put
is
it on
nice.
it just makes it convenient.
And then you have the card for future needs.
Exactly. So you're
Right,
ready to
so
go, you know. If it
it's not a
comes up you
one
need
and done
something.
thing. It's like
Right.
you're joining the finance club and you're always available.
Exactly. So, and then, you know, we've got other benefits with Wall Service Center. So that's just one of them. The other thing we had mentioned, you know, you can get all your records online at myautoownersite.com.
Okay.
All your records are there. You can schedule an appointment from there. There's many things you can do. So, but anytime you have any work done at Wall Service Center, you're going to get this right here. And what this is free roadside assistance.
Right.
Roadside assistance.
love
which
it.
covers towing, lock the keys in your car, run out of gas, get a flat tire, things like that. It's going to cover it. And the nice thing about this is, you know, there are other people that offer this, but they don't offer this. This is the AC Delco one.
Right.
This
Seamless.
is seamless, and you don't have to pay any money up front. A lot of the other ones, you have to pay up front, and then you got to fight to get your money back.
Right, right.
So this, you don't even have to worry about that. You're not going to get charged up front. It's just, hey, you know, I need a tow to Wall Service Center or wherever you need to go. So,
Help me.
Exactly.
Help me, please.
Exactly. So anyway, we'll be back in the next half hour again, and we'll talk
Okay.
a little bit more about Wall Service Center and some of the benefits of dealing with us.
Okay. Thank you.
422-8110. We're in downtown Milford,
Downtown Milford.
Monday through Friday.
All right, thank you, Colin. All right, everybody. Our phone thing isn't working just right, so we're not going to do a lot of phone calls today. I may do them in a different way later on, but right now we're just steadily moving through things and so on and so forth. Anyway, so what else is going on? Jimmy's going to be coming up in a few minutes. We're going to chat with him. Beaches Seafood, I did mention that Thursdays are now Customer Appreciation Night. Every Thursday, buy one entree, get a second one half off. So that's kind of cool, too. We're waiting to go back on the radio, but let's go ahead and take our picture. All right, and Jimmy, how you doing, buddy? Good. I need you to snuggle right up to that mic if you would. And what's going on with you?
Made a list.
You're not going to play music, right?
I was.
Do not. It
Okay.
completely mutes the show. Am I right?
Good to
Music, no music? I don't remember where we left on. Yeah, no music. So, yeah. unless you wrote it and produced it.
It's YouTube.
It's YouTube. Now, I would rather
So
not
it's got
take the
you
chance.
in it.
Yeah, it does. No, but if I mean, you may not know this, we've gotten in trouble so many times. But what it immediately does is Facebook mutes the show.
Yeah, I've had to do that when I DJ.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. So we'd rather, this early in the show, we'd rather not get muted yet today.
Okay.
So
I brought mine also.
What's that?
My Plasma Storm.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Is that what this is called?
Plasma Storm.
Plasma Storm. Okay. All right. Well, let's turn it on and we'll talk about it. And we're going to be coming back on the radio in a minute.
Did you bring your diodes?
Oh, shoot. They're in a box over
I have
there
mine
somewhere.
if you want me to
Yeah,
grab
go
them.
grab them. Yep, go grab your diodes. Diodes. All right. So we're going to start with Jimmy here just a little bit. We're still not on the radio. Is that correct? Well, that's good because I want the TV audience to see this, all right? I want them to have some exclusive footage that you don't get just anywhere, okay? All right. In fact, you know what? I think we're coming back on the radio. All right, so just 1 second here. So for my radio audience, good morning. You're watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. And my son Jimmy is with me, and we're discussing my latest gift. He always likes to give me unique and interesting gifts, which is not easy to do. So what is this called again, Jimmy?
This is a Plasma Storm.
A Plasma Storm. Okay. So it's a little electronic device, I would describe it.
Yep, Tesla.
And it's, all right. And so let me think for just a minute. So we're going to turn it on. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. And I don't know if the radio audience can see that or not. But anyway, so then you could put your finger on it. Is that right?
Yep.
What happens if I do that? Can you see that?
Jumps back and forth
Right,
between
it comes-
fingers.
So it burns a little hole in the end of your finger. How come it doesn't burn me? Have I got too thick a skin?
I don't know. I'm going to guess it has to do with these diffusers. It probably pulls the electric down
Okay.
to just the right wattage.
I went to the doctor the other day, and they were sticking the needle in, and the lady said, "Man, you got thick skin." I said, "If you've been in business as long as I've been in business, you got to have thick skin." So anyway,
I like that you can smell it burning.
yeah. All right, now what are you calling this, a diode?
Diode
Do I hold it by the end or from the side?
from the light.
Hold it from the light. All right. And what? You hold
Different
it.
colors.
Really? Look at that. It's lighting the light. All right. Oh, there's different colors?
There are.
Where'd the other one go? So you can tell I kind of like this gizmo. When I'm bored, when I have an upset customer, I first make them watch this for 5 minutes before we get into why they're upset. Okay?
So I put them on the base, and it'll jump between the two. Just lay it down.
No way. Look at
And then you
that.
can put the other one on there.
This is amazing. Have you ever met Mr. Tesla?
No, I did go to a festival once where somebody had a giant one of these, stood about
How
3
big?
foot tall,
Really?
and they had it hooked to sound. The base of it was maybe 5 inches.
Really?
The dome was probably about 10 inches. It was surrounded in chicken wire, and it would just jump from wire to wire.
Really? Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, do I turn it off or
Turn it
throttle
off.
it down or
There's no throttle in it.
rev
now.
the engines down a little bit before I turn it off? That is neat. Where do you get one of these? That's what everybody's going to wonder.
There's a
Weller's in
website.
Bridgeville?
There's
And you
a-
can smell it burning,
You
can't
can
you?
smell it.
What's burning?
I think it's the air.
No way.
That would be my guess.
Really? Which one was mine?
These 3 are mine.
Okay, then this one's mine. I'm going to keep it, right?
You can
I
have
had
it.
one. No, I had one up here.
I gave you one.
Oh, you did? You're right. Well, you're on it.
You can have a fourth
No,
one. I'll
I'm
have
not.
2.
No, I got my whole little bag of them. I'm just so territorial here. All right. So how you doing anyway?
Wonderful.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. And these are Touch of Modern.
What's that mean?
It's a website.
Touch of Modern. Okay. All right, and you can buy them there.
Yep.
Okay.
If they still have them. They seem to always have new
Really?
unique items.
No kidding. I need to write that down. I may want to buy something there. Touch of Modern.
I don't know if
correct?
you remember the density cubes I had.
Vaguely.
They were pieces of metal. Different metals weigh
Oh,
different
yeah,
amounts.
yeah.
They were all 1 ounce, and they were all different sizes.
You need to bring that on sometime.
All right, I'll bring that next
These
month.
need to be Jimmy's segments. I'm going to unscrew this. I'm scared to death I'm going to stick it in my vein.
Yeah.
All right, now, Weller's has been open.
Weller's been open.
And we carried the sale on. Were you
We
surprised,
did.
or did you know I was going to do it?
I knew you were going to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can read you by now.
Okay. And
But it's been a huge success.
it has. It has. We had a 9-trailer day yesterday.
9-trailer
Thank
day.
you for your part in
Oh,
that.
thank
okay.
you.
Yeah, it was a good. Yeah, we've had a real good year so far, everybody. So, with that said, we got trailers on sale, new and used. They're both on sale, right?
We're down to one swing set.
Oh man, we
sold our
that big one.
Yep.
Oh, and so the one we have is 50% off.
Yep.
All right, so what we're talking about is display models. We had some display models that we took off display, sold them cash and carry. We're down to one. It's half price. So give a call. Jimmy will give you all the
About
details on that.
$7,000 to $3,500.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's
These
a
are
good deal.
vinyl Amish-made swing sets. This one's a cash and carry. If they don't want cash and carry, what do? We spec one out
Yep. We can build
Yeah.
one, or you can
Yep.
pick it out of a catalog.
and have it delivered to your house.
Yep. And they're only about 3 weeks.
No
Some of the
way.
quickest
We
turnover.
just sold 2 to one family, and they're going to be so excited to get it probably the first part of the year.
I sold one to the person who we bought our house from.
Oh.
I went to call them back. I'm like, that name looks awfully familiar. And then they came in. They're like, wait, are you? And we like all put it together at the same time.
So you and Lindsay bought a house in Salisbury.
Yep.
And the people you bought it from, you didn't know them. You dealt with a realtor and so on.
I was talking to them before we bought the house
Oh, how?
I've-
About the swing set.
about the swing set. And
Not
then I
knowing
followed
they
up
even
with
had a
them,
house for
and
sale.
I saw the name, and
Wow, isn't that kind of coincidental?
they filled us in on a secret hideout in our house.
Really?
We didn't know we had.
In case of a zombie,
I guess so.
zombie apocalypse. You know something I want to do with you? I want us to go to Best Shot. Best Shot has got this new indoor shooting range.
Okay.
But what they've got that really attracted me is this training simulator, to where you take a gun it's the same weight as a real
You
gun.
pointed at me, and then I Jackie Chan it.
No. You point it at a screen, and this game comes up. It's not a game, but like somebody hijacking your car, somebody stealing your money at an
Okay.
ATM. Anyway, they have one for the zombie apocalypse, and you have to shoot zombies in the head. And I didn't know that.
Okay. Where is
So-
this?
Oh, down at Best Shot in Lewis, Rehoboth.
Lewis,
I don't know
okay.
how to describe it. It's right on Route 1. I went there yesterday, and I'm ready to go shoot, but I'm more interested in the simulator than these beautiful shooting ranges. They have a shooting range where you can shoot a rifle.
I was just about to ask that.
Yes. It's so cool. And all the bullets, they go into this rubber. And it's
So do you get them back as a keepsake?
No, you don't get them back. He did show me what one looked like after it had been shot, though. But I think a company comes in and reclaims them or something like that. So it's the coolest thing. I
Do that
need-
tomorrow before the birthday festivities.
You know what? We possibly could go tomorrow. We could go tomorrow, maybe. What time is the birthday festivities? I don't even know.
No idea.
Me either. So anyway, let's think about that. Let's talk about that, okay? All right. Or we can go this afternoon if you want. I don't know what you're
I got insulation to hang if you want to help me afterwards.
Ooh, let me think
About
about that
halfway
one.
done.
Let me think about that one. I might, but we'll see. I think Mom and I are going ice skating this afternoon.
Oh, that's fun.
You could join us down in Ocean City.
Last time I went, I made it a few laps. I only fell once.
You were the entertainment. All right,
out
how
there
does
alone.
people reach you, Jimmy? How do they get a
Cell
hold of you?
phone, 302-841-1828. This is the
Dial
only
it in
number
that
I've
order.
ever had. That order,
302-841-1828.
841-1828. Got a Maryland tag, Delaware phone number.
All right, and a Maryland house.
A Maryland house.
All right.
Maryland taxes.
All right, and Maryland taxes. All right. So give him a call if you want to talk about the electronic device, if you want to buy a shed, a carport, a trailer, a swing set, a dog kennel, a chicken coop, or a horse run-in.
And the wedding's getting closer. Feel free to ask about that.
March.
March.
Yep. All right.
Had a little panic attack the other day, realizing it was 3 months away.
Now it's less than 3 months
Now it's
away.
less than 3 months.
Oh, you're going to be so excited.
So excited.
All right, I'm going to leave you, okay?
Thanks for having
Thanks
me.
for everything. Jimmy Weller, there he goes, everybody. Thanks a lot. All right. Denise is saying, I'm so proud of you. It warms her heart when her little boy's on there. All right. I got another guest coming on. We're going to talk about a big event coming up. So what else have I got to talk about? Can I talk real quick about Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling? All right. Believe it or not, the Fitzgerald family is like an icon in the Lincoln community. And how long have they been in business? Let's think about this. 87 years. 87 years Fitzgerald's has been there. So whether you have some scrap metal that you want to get rid of, or if you want to buy some auto parts, any way they can help you out, Fitzgerald's is there. So they're right on the corner on Route 113 in Lincoln, okay? And I want to let you know that if you have something and it's metal and you want to get rid of it, you take it there, they'll weigh it, and they'll buy it off you. Like an old grill or some old appliances or a junk car battery or something like that, they'll help you out with that. Okay, the other thing is if you have a car and you want them to come and get it and tow it and take it away, they will do that and buy that from you. They also will take scrap concrete. If you're busting up some concrete and you need to get rid of it, they will take that off your hands. They don't buy it from you, nor do they charge you to get rid of it, but they will take it off your hands. They also sell crushed concrete. So I'm letting you know they also do that. So anyway, it's Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling in Lincoln. Been around a long time. Good, honest people. Phone number 302-422-7584. 302-422-7584. Fitzgeralds.us on the web. Like them on Facebook. Good people. They're open 6 days a week. So if you need some car parts, they can help you out there also. All right, my next guest has arrived. It's been a busy morning, and we're going to take a picture right here real quick. I have to be quiet. All right, thank you very much. And we are going to talk with Angela. And I believe you are involved with the town of Georgetown. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm currently serving as town council.
Town council.
For the town of Georgetown. I'm on my second term. I had previously served back in 2002 to 2005.
Okay.
And the opportunity came up to be town clerk.
Really?
So
Okay.
I served town clerk for almost 11 years.
Wow.
Retired. And then the opportunity to serve on town council again came up.
Okay.
So I'm back on council.
Right. You're like the ever-ready battery. You just keep
I'm
going.
always there. I'm
Wow.
always there.
Very good.
Yeah.
And you were sharing with me there is a new little development in Georgetown that's being built or being in the process.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a situation in town, and a lot of towns have it, which homelessness.
Yeah. Oh, who doesn't?
Yes, yes, and my feeling is it's not going to go away.
No, it's not. We
It's
need
here
to
to
embrace it.
stay. We have to make the best of it.
Yep.
A lot of people are against homelessness, but you can't just put them on a bus and ship them out of
You know
town.
what I have
We
learned?
have to deal with the situation.
In my personal experience, homelessness. I've never been homeless, but some people have introduced me to this and exposed me to it. I believe it was for me. I believe it was to open my eyes that Jim Weller, just with a series of poor decisions, could also be homeless.
Yes. I was told that it takes, I believe, 6 paychecks. Everyone is 6 paychecks away from being homeless.
Right.
Which is
So-
scary. And I've learned my interactions with these individuals lately that they're humans just like
Oh,
us. They're
they
human,
are.
that are just down on their luck for various reasons.
And they
but
need
they
a
need
hand
help.
up. They need a hand up.
They need help. And what we're doing, I'm working with the Springboard Collaborative
Okay.
that puts the tiny pallet homes in.
Yes.
We have 40 now.
Okay.
We're still working on different electrical issues.
Yes.
Hopefully, the second week, which is next week, or the third week in January, they will be open.
Okay,
We will
excellent.
house 26 men and
Okay.
14 women.
Wonderful.
But
Wonderful.
with that,
comes needs.
are needs. Things we take for granted every day when we get up and we brush our teeth. We have a toothbrush, we have toothpaste, we have
Running
dental
water.
floss, we have shampoo, we have soap. These individuals live in an encampment off of Douglas Street in tents. They don't have what we take for granted.
Right.
So I came up with the idea that we were going to have a tractor trailer moved in
Okay.
on the property,
Okay.
which is right behind First State Community Actions on North Railroad Avenue
Okay.
in Georgetown. I wanted to stock the tractor trailer with
Okay.
items.
Good idea.
But since then, we got a building, a storage building with a pretty
Okay.
front porch, which will serve as a community store.
Oh, good idea.
And with that, we made up flyers
Okay.
that list all the basic needs. We're
Okay.
going to have a drive-in.
People just drive
Next
up and drop
Saturday,
things off.
next Saturday
Okay.
from 10 to 2, you'll enter on North Railroad Avenue, which is right beside the railroad tracks in Georgetown.
Okay.
Drive back to First State Community Actions, pull in their parking lot. You'll pop your trunk, your hatchback. We're going to unload the items that you've collected and wish to
Okay.
donate. Then you drive off and the next car will pull up.
How efficient.
I will have some of the residents there to help. I've asked, they're all ready to help. I said, this is benefiting you.
Right.
You need to help me.
Yep.
Hopefully, then we can give some tours if anyone is interested in seeing a
Oh,
pallet.
learning more about it. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All
So
right.
that's where we are now. We did a postcard we mailed to the residents in Georgetown asking for our needs. Right now, I'm able to stock a tractor trailer.
Already.
And I haven't had the event yet. Yes, I'm a week
Wow.
away.
Okay.
I think I've collected over 500 toothbrushes
Wow.
and toothpastes and deodorant and shampoo. What I'm lacking now
Okay.
are laundry bags.
Laundry bags. What is a laundry bag?
It's like a mesh bag that you put
Okay,
your
that
dirty
you would
laundry
carry your
in
stuff to
because
the-
you're going to walk to Splash Laundromat and do their laundry.
Okay. Okay.
And the little plastic soap containers, like
Okay.
for travel with a bar
Yep.
of soap,
Yep.
and pods to do laundry.
Okay.
I think it's more convenient than having powder or the liquid, trying to carry, put some
Right,
pods,
right.
whatever, and you go to the laundromat and do your laundry.
What
that's,
else?
That's
is it?
what I'm.
That's it?
That's it.
All
One
right.
of my church members, they live in Milton,
Okay.
asked me a need. What can I donate that people normally wouldn't give?
Okay. That's a good one.
Because times right now with inflation, money
It's tight.
is short for a lot
Yep.
of people. They donated 40 alarm clocks. Because hopefully these
idea.
people, they're going to have an address, they're going to have to get an ID card,
Yep.
Social Security card, they're going to get a job.
Yep.
And with that job, they're going to have to get up in the morning and go to work.
Yep. On time.
So 40 alarm clocks.
What a great idea.
Yep.
Wow.
We had a business here in Milton. My husband works for Bob Willie.
Okay.
They donated 40 Bibles.
Really? How nice is that?
King James Version, yeah. So we're very lucky for that. So we've had a lot of, I had a gentleman in Georgetown, I was on my way to North Carolina to visit the kids at Christmas, and he calls me, he said, what can you do with $1,000? I said, can I get back with you? And he said, yes. So I talked to Trish Hill, she's like my coordinator with Springboard. So he's going to buy the little dorm refrigerators. So
Oh.
each home has
A little refrigerator.
a little refrigerator,
Excellent.
yeah.
So we are out of time. So tell me this.
Okay.
How do people reach you?
My
Or how
phone
do they-
number
Yep.
is area code 302-542-5128.
542-5128.
Or they can reach me at the town of Georgetown. It's atownsend at
A.
georgetowndell.com.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to say?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your
I'm going to leave
concern.
some flyers
yeah,
here
I'll
with
take
you.
them. Mine might
If
be
anyone
outdated.
here is interested,
Okay. All right.
you can
well,
hand
thank
out
you.
flyers for me.
Okay.
All right?
Good luck. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, 10
Starting
to 2.
10 to 2. Be
First
there.
State Community Actions, yep.
Okay.
North Railroad Avenue.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There you go, everybody. Angela Townsend. Get up with her if you have any questions whatsoever. And she's just trying to make a difference in our world, you know, and that's what we're all trying to do, just make a difference in our world. So with that said, let's talk real quick about my chiropractor, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I almost could get Denise to do this commercial, but bottom line is we're happy with Dr. T, Dr. Bud, Peninsula Chiropractic. Jimmy, he was here too. He could have bragged on him. So I'm just letting you know they've been around a long time. So if you need chiropractic care, if it's a new year and you said to yourself last year, you know, I'm going to make my way to Peninsula Chiropractic, well, do it. Do it. Go once a month. It's just a darn good thing to do, okay? And get yourself an adjustment. You'll feel better. You'll be healthier. And it's just good. It's just a good thing. Life just grinds on people. Gravity grinds on us, picking up stuff and doing things and twisting and turning and bending, and we're all not getting any younger either. So anyway, if you need a chiropractor, I highly recommend Peninsula Chiropractic Service in Seaford, okay? Friendly, upbeat place. It's like a wellness center. Dr. T, Dr. Bud are the two chiropractors there, and they will do a good job for you. They accept most insurances. They also accept cash. Very accommodating. When you need to make an appointment, they'll get you in, okay? So don't wait till you're really hurting. Just the minute you feel a little twinge or you just want to have a little checkup, just give them a call. They'll check you out. All right. No doctor referrals needed, nothing like that. 302-629-4344. 629-4344. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And Dr. T, if you're listening, Happy New Year, my friend. Thanks for your support of the show. That was a sponsor segment, and Dr. T's been supporting this show for a long time. Don't forget, everybody in the room, you got two things you're signing up for today, okay? One is a $25 Wawa gift card. You're not signing up for one. You're signing up for the opportunity to win one. Let me explain it correctly. All right, but we also got this book that we're going to give away. It's a coffee table book, but you do not have to have a coffee table. But this book is autographed by Kevin Fleming. He gave it to me last week when he was on the show, and we're going to give it away to somebody in this room today. So we're going to have two winners, but you do have to be present. How do you sign up? There is Guada, or Jim is a little short, a real tall, bald-headed guy. Anyway, Jim Bosco is walking the room, working the crowd. So if you're listening on the radio or watching on TV and you want in on this, get in here. Get in a car, grab your cash, and make a dash, and come on down to Beaches in Milton, and let order some breakfast. The ladies are ready to wait on you. Are you ready? Yeah, she's ready. So everybody is ready for more customers. So come on in. But you can hear people in the background. We've got people here. But we're going to do the drawing between 8:45 and 9. If you'd like the opportunity to possibly win the book or win the Wawa gift card, and you may win both. It's hard to say. So anyway, that's that. All right, what else is going on? I wanted to remind you that tomorrow at Beaches in Milton will be the last Sunday that you can get breakfast early. They're changing their hours effective a week from Sunday for Sunday. So tomorrow you can come in, I believe at 8 o'clock, order from the menu, have breakfast, whatever you want. Then, starting next Sunday is a brand new thing. It is a seafood and more buffet. Okay, a seafood and more buffet starts next Sunday from noon to 2. That's not tomorrow, but next Sunday from noon to 2, okay? So check that out. And don't forget, every day, the lobster bake is available. It's a special $55. And what do you get for $55? You get a whole lobster, you get a dozen clams, and 1 pound of shrimp, only $55. Available whenever you want it, at Beaches Restaurant in Milton. So that's where we're at. Beaches Restaurant. If you have never been here, make your way here. You will be pleasantly pleased. The food is always great. Don Allen is the owner. He's right here keeping everything rolling, and they got a good team of people here in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. They do a great job. So if you're hungry, come on into Beaches in Milton, all right? Now, what else is going on? Another sponsor of the show I want to brag on, Top Flight Heating and Air, okay? This is Ryan Brower, a good local guy. I'm using him for heating and air work. I've dealt with him a few times now, okay? But they're really doing a good job. They're licensed, they're insured, their people are drug and background tested. They're wearing uniforms. Their vehicles are lettered. They show up on time. You can make appointments online. They're good at what they do. So they sell ductless systems. If you happen to need a new system, they sell those. They sell the tankless hot water heaters, and they also sell heating and air conditioning systems, okay? So they also service them. I'm getting ready to sign up for these maintenance agreements. I think it's like $20 a month, and they'll come out twice a year and service your heater/air conditioner units. And that way, when you need them, you're on a priority, level if you're on that team, if you're in with the service agreement. So it's Top Flight Heating and Air. I'm telling you, they're good at what they do. I'm dealing with them a lot. Phone number 302-329-8003. 329-8003. And if you want to, go to their website, it's calltopflight.com. Calltopflight.com. Okay? And also like their Facebook page if you would. Always posting some good information there. In a minute or two, Colin Walls is going to join me live, and we're going to talk about all things with Walls and TV Delmarva and so on. But I don't want you to miss it. So for my radio audience, I do take a break at the top and the bottom of the hour. So when we take that break, you can't hear Colin. So we need you to switch over to TV Delmarva, which is channel 14, or tvdelmarva.com, and you can just see and hear everything right there, okay? So anyway, I mentioned we're going to give away Kevin Fleming's book. I mentioned all the things about beaches. And we haven't taken a break from the radio yet, so I'm just going to say thanks to Lawrence back at the studio for making everything work. I want to say thanks to all the people that have showed up here today. Oh, Ron Hagen is here with his young daughter. Oh, that's his wife, Jen. But anyway, they're here. I'm just saying. So Best Shot, you heard me talking about them earlier. I don't know if we're going to go there this afternoon or tomorrow, but I got the simulator is what I'm most focused on, but I'm sure I'm going to make my way to the shooting range. But that's that. Other than that, now I do hear the music, okay? And I want to say thank you, everybody. So to my radio audience, I don't want you to miss a thing. Please switch over to TV Delmarva right now because Colin is getting ready to go live, and everything he says is pretty pertinent. Important, and pertinent. All right,
it's something
Colin.
anyway.
It's something anyway.
We're thinking about installing one of these in driver's seats, so to keep them awake when they're driving. So if you have a problem not staying awake while you're driving, we can put one of these in your seat.
Have you ever seen one of them?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, on a bigger scale.
I haven't, so I'm so wowed easily, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It doesn't take
it's
much,
an amazing thing.
It is.
Yep.
So, all right. So what's up with Colin Walls?
Well, we're talking about Walls Service Center. We've been talking about it all morning.
Yep.
Walls Service Center, automotive repair, downtown Milford. We've been there for 65 years now, I think. Is
Close.
it 65?
Well, I don't know what the date is, but
it was January 1st, actually.
Oh, well, then it's 65, by golly.
And actually, it was 1957. It was December. I've actually got some papers from 57.
Really?
But I think the official opening was January 1st, 1958.
They were probably waiting for their permits.
Right, that's right. So we're saying 58.
That's not even a
we
joke
don't want
anymore.
the city of Milford going back and fining us or something.
Right. So
Oh, could you imagine the interest on it from 1958?
let's not go there. I just had something like that. So.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, Wall Service Center, we are an AC Delco professional service center. That means
That's an honor.
it is. We've been approved by AC Delco. They've checked us out. AC Delco is a huge company. They're part of General Motors. They've been in business for over 100 years. So
Wow.
got 100 years plus with AC
Them,
Delco.
65
You got
with you
65
guys.
years with Wall Service Center. So we're pretty strong together,
I would
say.
agree. Good team. A
So-
good team.
One of the things with AC Delco, with us being the AC Delco Professional Service Center, means that any repairs we do on your vehicle are backed by a nationwide warranty. So it's not just
A
Milford,
network.
not just Delmarva. If you're traveling, you go somewhere and a part fails for some reason,
Yes.
you are covered under this nationwide warranty with AC Delco. And you're thinking, well, how many AC Delco repair shops? Think of any General Motors dealership.
Right.
They are an AC Delco center.
Right.
So anything that is done by us, if you're traveling, you can go to any General Motors dealer, meaning Chevrolet, Buick. So any of those.
Pontiac.
Yeah, no, not Pontiac anymore. GMC.
How about Oldsmobile? An Oldsmobile.
Not
then.
Oldsmobile
I
either.
know,
No, they're
just messing
gone,
with you.
unfortunately.
Look at Jonathan,
But
he's so out,
and there's
baby.
also independent professional service
Correct.
centers like us, that have been vetted the same way by AC Delco and checked and make sure that they're a good, strong company. So that's what you're going to get with dealing with Wall Service Center. So as you're traveling, you're going to also get the free roadside assistance.
Yep.
So all you have to do is have your oil changed once a year, and hopefully you're doing at least that. If you don't drive much, sometimes that's all people do. But more than that, if you're driving more, you need to have it serviced regularly. But one time a year is all you need to get this free roadside assistance. So in this brochure, they're on our desk. You can grab one. It explains a little bit about the warranty. It explains about our roadside assistance and tells you what services are covered, how to access them. 1-800-AC-DELCO. That's an easy number to remember. We also had these little cards made up here that have all the information for the roadside assistance on it too. So you can throw that in your wallet,
Right.
or your glove box or wherever. I recommend wallet because
I snap a picture and put it in my contacts.
now that's a good idea. That really is a good idea.
Right. And that way I just got it,
Right.
Or if
Yep.
because what I run into is people that deal with you calling me with questions. Like, what's that number?
Yeah.
In other words, so I'm like, no problem. I got it. I'm
Yep,
right here.
Exactly.
So-
And so, if you are going out on a trip, you're going to be covered by that nationwide warranty, but also we're going to do this check over on your car.
Yep.
So you get a regular service. We're going to check all these things on your car. We're going to let you know. We're not going to pressure you on any of them, but we are going to let you know for your information. Hey, if you've got a bad tie rod, we want to let you know. We don't want
Right.
to let you leave without you knowing you've got a bad tie rod. That's part of your steering system. Or tire, is one tire wearing faster than the other? There's a
Right.
reason for that. So, and we can let you know. And
Very good.
When we check brakes and tires and things like that, we give you actual measurements.
Yes.
We don't just say
Millimeters.
Yes,
How
yes.
thick, how narrow.
exactly.
So how much is left is important to know.
Exactly.
It's not just an eyeball. Like, yeah, it looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, but I didn't bring my glasses to work today.
Right.
But anyway.
So Wall Service Center, give us a call, 302-422-8110, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. We're open.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Colin.
We'll see you.
Wall Service Center, I deal with them. I like dealing with them. Been very happy with them. Do not forget where we're at. We're at Beaches Restaurant in Milton, Delaware. And are you welcome? Everybody is welcome, all right? So you can stop and literally sit here and enjoy the fantabulous environment. There's a lot of people here this morning, and they're having breakfast. Some do, some don't. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. Just letting you know that you can come on in here and hang out with us and watch the show. We do the show live. This is a show that is done live every Saturday morning. We have done it now. I got to keep in mind 487 times. I need to make a note so I don't forget. We want to have a party for show number 500. Show number 500. I'm writing down the word party. So we got to figure out what are we going to do for the 500th show, because it's not too far away. 487. 13 more shows, and we will be on show number 500. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some $500 bills together and have a drawing. So anyway, I hear the music. We're back on the radio. So for my radio audience, thank you. For my TV audience, thank you. For everybody, I appreciate you being here or there or everywhere. Want to brag on Vanderwin's real quick. I went there yesterday. I took my grandkids out on 404. And it was funny. We were sitting there eating our ice cream. First of all, when you get one of these cards, in other words, we give out a lot of gift cards to Vanderwin's. It's something we kind of do, okay? And I want to let you know something they do that I'm really glad they do, okay? So in other words, the gift cards, I was able to trade it. So I was able to take that gift card, which was for, a free single dip, with this card. I traded it in towards a milkshake. And my grandkids were like, what's that mean? In other words, well, the card's valued at $5, evidently. And then the milkshake was $6. And I only had to pay how much difference, Linda? $2? Oh, $1. Now I'm just messing with her. So anyway, just $1. I was able to upgrade to a milkshake. So I thought that was pretty neat. So Vanderwin's, good local company, been supporting the show for years now. Thank you to the Vanderwin family for your friendship, for your support of my show, for all the gift cards we've given away, and for not putting an expiration date on them. People love that too, okay? So anyway, Vanderwin's Ice Cream. If you need a quart, a cup, a pint, a cone, you want a milkshake, a banana split, whatever you want, check them out on 404. That location is open all the time, outside of Greenwood on 404. And then throughout the summer, they have other locations. But this one is open year-round. All right. We're going to take a picture real quick. Are you ready for a picture?
Yes, sir.
All right. Look that way at the iPad. All right. Nate, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. And it is Nate, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So anyway, we're going to talk about the Woodbridge Youth Football.
Yes, sir.
All right. So how is things going?
We had 2 teams making the regionals this past fall.
Congratulations.
We didn't get the outcome that we wanted down there, but we rebooting for next year.
Okay.
So we're looking for sponsors and, and donations for the 2023 season.
So what do you need? What's the need? Do you just need money to go buy your needs, or do you have a certain thing you need?
We need some new equipment.
Okay.
Because, with renting out equipment, everything doesn't make it back all the time.
Oh.
So we had to buy more equipment.
So what are we talking?
Helmets, shoulder pads.
Okay.
That's basically about it. Everybody else, they really much provide their own practice pants and jerseys.
Okay.
So we just need helmets and shoulder pads.
But you know where you want them. You know what you want to get.
Yes, sir.
But
yes,
it takes money to buy these?
Yes, sir.
They're not free or anything?
No, not free.
Okay, so it takes money to buy them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. A lot of money. We do have a couple sign-ups coming up in March. They will be at Bridgeville Public Library, March 25th, April 22nd, April 29th, all at Bridgeville Public Library from 11 to 3.
Say them again.
March 25th,
right?
April 22nd, April 29th,
so
from 11 to 3 at Bridgeville Public Library.
So what's the age? Which age of people?
The ages are from 5 to 13.
5 to 13?
Yes, sir.
Very
yes, sir.
good.
And I'll be coaching the 5 to 7-year-olds this coming fall.
Okay.
So I have the young ones.
Does it cost to sign up?
Yes, sir. It costs $150 to sign up.
Okay.
You get a custom uniform with your name on the back.
Included?
Yes, sir. And then your equipment rental is all included.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
yes,
a pretty
sir.
good deal.
Yes, sir. We had 3 uniforms last year. We had a blue jersey, we had a black jersey, and then we did a pink jersey for breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can
Kids-
people sponsor teams?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you
Okay.
want to, you can sponsor a team. You can sponsor an athlete if you want to, because sometimes people can't afford the
Okay,
$150. So
okay.
you can just
That is
donate anonymously.
wonderful.
Yep.
Yes.
And we can put that towards a kid's registration
Right.
fee.
Right. That's wonderful. So
Yes,
there's
sir.
there's many ways to help.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And we always need volunteers for a work concession stand.
Do all the volunteers get paid the same?
No, nobody gets paid.
Oh, okay.
Nobody gets paid.
Okay. So they do all get paid the same. They get paid nothing. They're volunteering.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir.
what I was messing with.
Yes,
you.
sir.
But anyway, so you need volunteers.
Yes, sir.
So to
Yes, sir.
help out, to clean up, to set up, to
Yes,
take
sir.
down, to work the concession stand,
Yes, sir.
to help
Yes, sir.
with sign up probably.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sign up, sizing, because I'm not for sure yet, but I think we're gonna go custom uniforms again this year.
Really?
So
All right.
we just gotta look at our numbers as a board,
Right.
and then we'll make that decision.
So if somebody's listening and they have ever had kids, play in football or be involved in sports, or you got grandkids and you want to help out, you can physically help out. You can make a monetary donation if
Yes,
you
sir.
want, $100, $500, $50, whatever.
Yes, sir.
You could do that, but you can use hands and feet also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or you can just sign the kids up,
Yup.
any way you want to get involved.
And we do have a couple people in the Bridgeville community that they don't have any grandchildren or anything in the program, but they're there faithfully. Every home game we have, they're there doing something to help us out. And we
Really?
really do appreciate those people, because that makes
Wow.
our job a lot easier.
Now, again, this is the Woodbridge Youth Football.
Yes, sir. And you can find
Okay.
us on Facebook at Woodbridge Youth Football and Cheer.
Really?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how long have you been involved?
I've been involved since 2014.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's nice. That's 8-9 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it.
You've
Love every
seen
minute
kids
of it.
grow up and graduate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huh.
That first team that won the state championship for Woodbridge High School in 2016.
Right.
I coached some of them boys when they were like 11 or 12.
I bet it's encouraging to see,
It is.
young people, because this gets them out of the house, off the couch. It gets them to build some team spirit.
Yes, sir.
Looking out for one another, taking care of things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Respect, listening to instruction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow, and winning and losing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, well, very good. I appreciate you being on the show. Anything else you wanted to say or talk about, or?
No, we welcome everybody. You don't have
Okay.
to live in Bridgeville to come play for us.
Oh, really?
You
Okay.
whatever you decide, you can come play for us. Come check us out. And just be mindful of the Facebook page, Woodbridge Youth Football and Cheer. We do a lot of announcements on there, because around March we'll start doing like little workouts here and there.
Okay.
So
Wanted to ask you one more question. If somebody wants to sponsor something, what are they sponsoring? A person or a whole team?
it's up to your discretion. You can sponsor a whole team, or you can sponsor one child.
Okay, so you could say, look, here's $150.
Yes.
I would like you to, when somebody comes along that can't afford it, I want to make sure that person can play.
Yes, sir.
Or you can do that one time, 5 times, or 10 times. Okay, very
Yes,
good.
sir.
All right. Is there anything where you buy an ad on anything? Or is it just helping to underwrite the cost of the kids?
Helping underwrite the cost of the kids, and then a lot of the fundraisers that we do go towards regionals. Because, like as I said, we went
traveling.
to we went
Yeah.
to South Carolina, to North Carolina
Okay.
for regionals. Fall.
Okay.
But that's a lot of cost. About $15,000 per team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I thank you. What's the way to reach somebody again? One more time.
You can Woodbridge Football and Chief Facebook page, and you shoot the messenger on there,
And somebody will get back
and
to
the
you.
secretary will get with you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you
Yep.
too.
Thank you for doing this. Okay.
you.
Yep. You're giving of your time and your talents, and you played football.
Yes, sir. I played for Seaford High School.
Oh, that'll be all right.
Yeah. So
They-
4 years.
Yeah.
Sir.
They groomed a young man that wanted to make a difference in this community.
Yes, sir. It groomed you. Yes,
Never give up. Right.
sir.
Never surrender.
sir.
All right. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank
See ya.
you.
Happy New Year. Bye bye. All right. So Jim Weller here, sitting right Oceanside Beaches Restaurant. That's where we're at. We're going to be having a drawing things between 8:45 and 9. Last week, so let's give away a $100 bill. We are going to do that again today, but we may do it again some other day. But we are giving away Kevin Fleming's book, The of America. We're giving away one of them, and we are also giving away a $25 Wawa gift card, and you've got to be present to win. So you just come on in, fill out a little slip, hang out with us till 9 o'clock this morning, and you're going to either be a winner or okay? So I wanted to mention 12 months savings cash at Bridgeville for a little while. Not going to do this for long. We're doing it right now. If you're out there and you're listening, I think it's a $750 minimum purchase, so you can buy certain things that you can't do it. You can't do it on a carport. You can't do it on any of the Amish-made products, but you can do it on a swing set. So anyway, I'm just, definitely put on a trailer. You can have your trailer on. You need some repairs, fire you want work on, and you want to go ahead and use the 2 months cash, we can do that for you also. Maybe you buy a couple of breaks. So anyway, utility tours, 13 Bridgeville. Phone number. Are you ready? 302 337 8228 337 8228. We are a lot of Amish products. The swing sets. We also carport, not made by the Amish, but we're selling a lot of them and competitive. Okay, find customers tell us swing sets our sheds that we are about 10% below everybody else in the market. Okay, now that's what we're telling us. Telling my customers that shop around. They see the quality, they love the fact that we wait them, that we're pleasant information. We're happy. That's what Wellers is all about. We are all about giving good, great prices. Service outweighs everything. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, we have a birthday announcement today. Somebody is celebrating a birthday. All right. Well, I'm presuming that's a odd statement. Somebody is celebrating a birthday. But today it is Senator Dave Wilson's birthday. Okay? So Dave Wilson, it's your birthday. All right? So if anyone knows Dave Wilson, stop by the auction today and wish him happy birthday. If you don't know to get Dave for his birthday, give him a gift card to Weller's Utility Trailer in Bridgeville. Right? That's the thing to do. So a sponsor segment. So we're going to talk about what's going on at Wilson. There's a lot going on. Okay, so first today, inside, outside, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, there is a be sold to the website. Take a browse around. They all them plastic containers. I was looking the other day. There was bicycles. Everything. Anyway, but containers stacked 4 feet tall, just one inside another. So somebody containers, just a lot of stuff, tools, size equipment, glassware, gold coins, jewelry, gold coins. Just use the word coins. Okay, I don't have to prove that it's coins, right? Some old stuff like that. So anyway, auction. But now, on it sounds like they are going to be in Lincoln. They're also having an off-site. Right? This one is over, and I think itself is 14th. You can about it going to auction.com website. So there's a fork that I'm a little interested in. Not one, not two, not new followers. Okay, we're very prepared. There's a big fuel tank, big fuel tank. All right, there's furniture, there's collectible tools, there's lawn and garden, and more. It's on Denny's Road in Dover. Okay, but I do believe they're also selling the real thing same day. All right, so if you're looking for a new home, it's a nice big house, some outbuildings, and it's all start at 10 o'clock, okay? So check wilsonauction.com. Printed a bunch of board. There's all these old signs. There's this real neat thing for like weighing produce and snow blowers. what it's called. It's like an old wood. You spin it, and I don't know what it does. I don't know if it makes yarn or spin. No, it's a bit that much I know. Okay, that's describe. But it's a picture of it, and a lot of old signs too. You know, like so this person must have been into motorcycles. Right? Check it out. Yeah. And then another over in Harrison, coming up on 28th January. Wilson auction. Got something you sell. Just get hold of it. 422 3454 422 right? Anyway, able to and then Tuesday night for Tuesday 6 auto auction. So I don't know when Dave sleeps, but he's very, very protective. Okay? So with that said, with all that, I just want to let you know that Wilson's auction has got a lot on. Everybody likes to know when their birthday is. So next the other day, somebody asked. In other words, a lot. So if I don't mention what you need done, there is he's licensed, he's insured, an honest guy, fair. He's a good sponsor of the show. He sells wood. So pay the thing. I'm just letting you know if you need anything done, you can carry it. He clears the building. He has a truck. I'll say, give me a call. It's 363 6025. That's 363 6025. JLE Gary here, okay? Wow. Nikki Gonzalez, okay? Another birthday to tell you about. I know that's turned 60 today. Today, I can't remember. I think it's today. Got myself in trouble. Anyway, so do that. All right. Probably go pay her current. Might be necessary. Anyway, turn 60 today. We are going to have drawing different things. Okay. This 25. We're giving away and pay this as needed to give away. So you have to is 8 45 9, and you fill out and you put it in the basket and going to range drawings. We're not going to draw with sketch here or anything like that. Drawing your name, draw, and hopefully your name will be okay. So go here, work the cotton. Need new calendar. Have any calendar? Okay, service center has calendars. So all right, get one. You do that, right? Up to that, or if you want one or the other, all right. So anyway, you should put your wall's calendar in your garage. That way, you're with. In other words, you can probably sync. Don't just let the wall. I have calendars. Evidently, few businesses are getting out anymore. You know what I mean? That's that. Weller, tell me, ready? Another day. Good day. Yes, average trailer will take an hour or two. The 6 9 and 8 hour day is pretty good. We good there. But you know what? Yourself, people, Weller, say something to you. Yesterday, it was brought to my why should they deal with Bush? Okay, and I said, well, I can say this with a conscience. There's nobody that's trailers support things in their Wellers. Say with a real clear conscience. So we are very unity minded. We support many things. If anyone can give away trailers for free, people ask us every day. Okay, but we are our customer participate and on we have special price. And think, well, there's not do orders. I do work we can. We need your business, so I want you to keep that in mind. We had, really helpful over the years. Trailers, we have a lot of trailers in New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, I find a lot of trailers at so anyway, that anyway, well, once your business, granted, we found a better price. Question: if you found a price, talk Chuck. We cannot hold every brand. So we know you. If somebody up the road, down the road, appears to be, you have to ask yourself why. Okay, why they sell more trailers than we do? They don't sell more trailers than we do. So how could they be cheaper? Locally, company to sell trailers, but the number has SB in. Any in the SB looking at it. What do you think? Anybody know what SB in trailer number? Look at it and it has SB in the model number. So you're two axles. You presume that axles have electric brakes. If the model number of trailer is SB, it has single. They're just not giving you closure. So what Weller is saying to you, if you are looking for a trailer and you find an XYZ somewhere, it's $100. We're automatically cautious. Like, whoa, they're not slimmer. What thing is we so again, we'll help you come right in, talk to this. How come yours is more? And thank you, the difference is, lemon, okay? And really have this into my store, and you say, how did you get a 2022 trailer used? How did you get this? People do buy this, and then they find that it wasn't tall enough, or it wasn't wide enough, or it wasn't weight, and why is cheaper? They trade it in it. So we have a lot of trailers where they come in, they aren't 5 days old, 10 days old, 20 days old. They come in the trailer. Well, we try. That's why we question. They ask, how tall is the inside of an enclosed trailer? They ask us all, but the question really should be, how, because the rear door is 6 inches lower than the inside of the trailer. So if you get it in the trailer, you got to get it through the door. So you with all these little things. Do it. I've been selling trailers for years. Chuck Crichton's been selling trailers for years. Jimmy has. Rosa and Mike have been doing it for years now. So we have why do that? So you can see the features on this brand because no trailer. So if you find something expensive, be just step back, then Weller and through the process, okay? Or if you happen to buy a trailer and it doesn't do, we'll gladly buy it off you or trade it in. So we're here for the weekend. I don't what in a just do what we're doing. We're in the industry and we're here for you, okay? Other than that, now, but we do offer 12 months. We're knowledgeable, unbelievable. Yes, I'd like 15 trailers today. 16, no problem. So, Wellers.com, Wellers Trailer 337-8228. That was the sponsor. So, other than that, Nikki is standing by. We're not ready for you yet. Okay, we're going to talk to Colin Walls in a couple. We're going to tell you who's up today. 16. Oh, no, it's not Dave Wilson. So, when I said Dave Wilson's having a birthday, it's not 16 years old. It's somebody else that's having a birthday. Turning 16. Hear the music. Sure to right now. I don't want to miss anything that Colin has to say. continue on with TV Delmarva. So people say, what's happening? What happened is, at the top of the hour, bottom of the hour, we end up taking a break from the radio. All right? How are you doing? All right. Will, how you doing, bud? All right. You stand, all right? So, I'm going to give the mic. All right. Oh, you want to pick first? Can you seem good? All right. All right. Go ahead. What's going on with Will?
Game of
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. And who's in it?
There's no one.
Oh, really? Okay.
We're beating balloons.
Oh, I would be the air more. So go. Be a pot them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. So what else is Christmas?
Nope.
So, what are you, Will? You're 9 years old.
9.5.
I am well.
Clean.
Yeah. Not 3
Maybe
quarters. Here we go.
two. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Alan,
Will wanted to just want to be on TV, and so I told him he could come up.
okay.
So, this is the future of TV Delmarva.
Sure, if TV Delmarva,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, newscaster.
Probably not.
You're gonna try the big when you do broadcasts.
Probably not.
Are you gonna?
Probably not.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna for a living.
Oh.
Future.
Okay, TV Delmarva might have some leads or buy a ball team. You never know.
That's
Wow.
What do you think the Yankees are going for right now?
I don't
That's
know.
his favorite team, you know.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Would you like to play the Yankees someday?
Billion.
Yeah.
800 billion. Wow. Okay. Let's get some commercials sold. Yeah, get right on that.
We need some sponsors on that team.
Sponsor segments, yeah. All right.
So anyway, yeah, that's Will. He is my youngest son.
Okay.
I'm 1 year on him.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
9 months old.
9 months old.
9
Wow.
years and 9 months.
9 years and 9 months. Good job.
Yeah.
So how many ages we got here? All ages. You got them all memorized?
So my 9 months.
9.
Was 9 old. Is 11.
Okay.
Jonathan is 1, 2, 22.
22.
Yep. Colin 25 and Tom 26.
Wow. And John just went to work for the town.
Jonathan, he's worked for the public works town of Milton.
Wow. Very
Yep.
good.
So he was worked for.
Yeah,
you know,
he was there for a while.
staff. Yep.
Sussex County. Okay. All right.
He's
So
getting to know
Tom,
the town of Milton, and he's
inside and out.
getting underneath and up top.
Oh, underneath up top. Okay.
Their house and
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's done this week, so he's excited about.
Didn't do much crawling under houses at the state parks, did you? I didn't know see how they're built. In other words, and how they're and all.
Yeah.
Well,
Spider.
and
Yeah. I do spiders.
everything. All
But
right.
anyway, well, I think that's about it. Just hi and that's it.
Are you
No.
okay? Well, good. All right, go play your game, but don't let them balloons beat you.
Won't.
Balloons, TV, balloons.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
ETD6. Moon Tower.
Mhm.
All right. Was your brother playing too?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
playing with me.
All right. All right.
All
right. Anything else? Let's see. Let's see. The Wall family. Good tradition. Here's Colin's mom is here. Does Danita want to say anything today? Absolutely not. She gave birth to Colin, and that's it. She's always full behind the scenes support her, and it's encouraging. It's encouraging. All right, what is going on? I'm going to tell you that Weller's at, okay? And we're in the device. I hope everybody that's there. You're getting angry every week, young lady. Okay. Well, thank you for coming and not starting no trouble. Appreciate that. So anyway, we're going to take our picture. Let's take a. Let me pull my mouth for a minute. All right. So are we on the radio? Okay, we're going to hold tight for just a minute or two. Okay. All right. Don't be pushy. Just hold tight. All right. We're coming back on the radio. And I want to thank Delmarva. A lot of people don't realize Kyle started this like a grassroots thing, all right? And we do talk about sponsoring it and buying ads and stuff like that. And, we do need you to support TV Delmarva, okay? In other words, money doesn't grow on trees. We've been looking for trees everywhere with money growing on it. But if you do a business and you want to think about sponsoring, or not sponsoring, you buy advertising. What am I thinking? You buy, what I buy. So you can buy them on which channel you want, which one you think would be most advantageous, and advertising. So, ROA, return on investment, ROI. Is that what return on investment? So that's what we all want. Businessman. And the good thing about if you deal with Colin, dealing with the businessman. So in other words, he's not some high pressure salesperson just trying to sell ads. He's trying to help benefit business. With that said, Denise and I might be going ice skating today. That's a strong possibility down in Ocean City. Okay, so if you would like to sponsor our lunch or dinner, we'll take a sponsorship. No, I'm just messing with you. So anyway, I think we're going ice skating today. I don't know what we're doing tonight. I think we're going to a birthday party tomorrow afternoon and evening. We might be going to chat today. Tomorrow. I'm not sure. We've got to check with Jimmy. He was very interested. We're prepping for the radio. Lawrence is back at the radio station. Thank you, Lawrence, for all you're doing. And we're going to do the drawing just a little bit. And I hear the music. So we're back on the radio. So this is the final half hour of Weller Does Delmarva. This is when we're doing our giveaway. Two of them today. You can either signing up to possibly win. You're going to be in a drawing, okay? So we're going to keep moving my hand like that. I'm going to draw your name out of a basket, and you may win a $25 Wild Dog card. Or you may win this big coffee table book from Kevin Fleming. It's called The Heart of America, and autograph. So you win that. So one or you win both. Because whoever wins, we're going to put your name right back in, and everybody's got a fair shot. All right, Nikki is here. All right, this is my next guest, Nikki Gonzalez. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, not Gonzalez. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. So, Redemption City. This is your first time being on in reference to Redemption City.
That's
okay.
correct.
All right, and I've known you for a while, and this is a new passion of yours. Maybe not even a new passion.
Extended passion.
Right.
Yes.
You're growing your
yes,
passion.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So what is Redemption City?
A shelter for men.
Okay.
Right now we have a 10-bed facility in Seaford.
Already.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
June. We opened in June.
Congratulations.
So, running the emergency winter shelter, Code Purple, really opened my eyes for a need of year-round shelter. We have to have more beds.
Yeah.
So everything that's happening with the house shelter is great. And so just making more spots available for people to come in and work on what they need to work on.
Right.
So,
So
the
this
Lord
is
really put this in my
place
heart
to
a long
hold
time
standing
ago.
people.
Yes, it's the house right next to the ACE Center in Seaford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah. So
Okay.
10 men, and we take them in. And a fun fact: 99% of everybody we've had in so far is over 50 years old.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does this facility do besides provide housing?
We connect everybody with any resource they need, whether it's benefits or, actually at this point, I've had 3 with diabetes. So diabetes education,
regulated.
yes,
Okay.
health needs. I'm getting ready to have home health care come in for this.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's a little different than what I thought it was going to be as far as like all the young people finding jobs. Most of them are over 50 and have either Social Security or disability. They just cannot afford to rent anywhere. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So. I have a 71-year-old who has diabetes and a Social Security check of like $600.
Right.
What am I supposed?
He can barely buy food.
Yeah. Where is he going to live?
Right.
Yeah. And we're unique in that we don't have 30 days and you have to move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
each
I'm not going to.
Person, I don't know if you call them clients or friends
Participants.
or participants.
Yeah.
Each participant, their situation is unique to them.
Yes, very, very unique.
And
yes.
Fortunately, I'm sensing that you're flexible enough that you can work
Yes.
with each individual
Yes.
on the individual's needs.
Yes, because I'm not going to remove someone from the house that's 71 with diabetes just because he cannot find an affordable place
Right,
to rent.
right.
That's just not fair.
So let's say somebody's listening. They say, "Well, how does somebody fit into this? Not your participants, but a person listening on the sidelines saying, I just continually hear about this homeless situation. You're hearing it from another person. It's all over, because at the end of the day, all of us are in the people business, and what is everywhere is people.
That's true.
And we need to realize
they matter. Each one of them matters.
They do matter.
See, that's where you have to start thinking that person matters and that person matters.
Right.
They were uniquely created, in my opinion, by God, and so they matter.
Yeah, they matter.
Yeah.
So what can somebody do? Are you looking for people to get involved? I'm sure there is needs for items or donations. So what do you need? Is there a need?
Yes.
You need another house.
Yes. Our goal is a 50-bed facility in Sussex County. So
now that would be probably a commercial building.
Yes.
Okay.
That's going to be a huge endeavor.
Okay. But
obviously
you never know.
monetary donations. I believe if the Lord's put it on my heart, He'll see it to fruition. So we are currently just looking for house supplies, cleaning supplies, stuff
Just
that you go through.
things.
Yes, stuff that you go through every month in your house: toilet paper, paper towels, those types
Cleaning
of things.
supplies.
Yeah, food. So most everybody can provide their own food, but it's always nice for the people that come in without food stamps or money to have house food. So we have community food there, and so anybody can use that community food. And then everybody has a sticker with their own color. If they've bought it, that's their food. So they
In the
put their
refrigerator.
So community food is a great give. We also want people to come in and just kind of get to know people, build relationships. So I can be a mother to the guys in a way. You know what I mean? I'm good at mother hen. But I can't mentor men. So I need men mentors. I need people to come and speak into people's lives and just build relationships and get to know one another. And usually there's I call it a God appointment, where you meet that one person that just kind of clicks, and you kind of build that relationship. And then also bring a meal. We call it the BAM program, bring a meal. And so they don't all know how to cook the greatest meals. So there's a lot of freezer stuff happening. And so people can bring in a meal, and they can sit and share a meal with them. They can then eat it with them, or they can drop it off, whatever.
So we're talking
works.
like a crock pot with
soup, casserole, whatever works.
Crab Imperial.
That's right. They would love that. And also, obviously, monetary donations.
Is it what's the words? CO13.
Yes.
What is it called? 501c3.
501c3 nonprofit. We have a number. Everything's tax deductible. Yes, and I have a very good treasurer who takes care of all that. So we have a board that makes all the decisions. It's not just me. And it's been a learning process over the last 6 months of how to case manage and keep working with people versus come in, sleep for the night, and leave.
Correct.
So.
Whole different thing.
Whole different thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're way more connected. To these people. Wow.
Yeah.
And I got to believe that's a little more heart wrenching.
Yeah. It can all be heart wrenching, but the reason why it has Redemption City as a name is because there is redemption for all.
Right.
It just takes more steps for some people to get out of kind of whatever situation they're in than others. Some have jobs, some move on quick. We just had 2 move on to rooms for rent this last week. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Do you need any bicycles?
Yes, that would be great.
I was just
Bicycles
thinking
are
of that,
always great. Yes.
Okay, bicycles.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, how do people reach you? Where do we steer them
now it's Redemption City DE for Delaware. RedemptionCityDE.org.
Okay.
Or 302
Yep.
554
Right.
3731.
554 3731.
Yes. And
Dial it in that order?
Yes.
Best.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Okay, there's not a Facebook page.
There is Redemption City. Everything's Redemption City.
Okay.
She took a picture of this, and this is
all
of
we
our
got all that.
Everything.
Excellent.
And we're right next to the A Center in Seaford, the big yellow house. So this particular project is called the Sunshine House because it's yellow. So.
Right. Wow.
Yep. So we have lots of ways to plug in for like life skills too. So if
Okay.
you have a particular life skill that you are good
Could
at
teach.
teaching, we would love that.
Yes,
So they're getting
yes.
ready to take nutrition classes.
Yep.
We had financial coach come in.
Yep.
So things like that.
Maybe how to do a job interview.
Yes.
In other words,
Yep.
different things.
Yes.
Okay.
Different things.
All right. Well, Happy New Year to you.
Yes, you too.
And I'm glad you joined us. And
you
anything
for
else?
having me. No, just get involved in something.
Yeah, it's a new
get
year.
involved with
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, whether it's this or
support something.
Yeah.
So
It is so rewarding to be involved with people.
yes,
It
yes,
really is.
yeah.
In other words,
And you're going to get involved. You're going to speak into someone's life, and they're going to be productive. And then it's just going to be a snowball effect of better
Right.
instead of worse.
Right, I agree. Okay, well, I'm going to thank you,
Thank
okay?
you.
Happy New Year.
Happy
All
New
right,
Year.
see ya. All right, there she goes, Nikki Gonzalez. All right, so I'm sure Linda's done a Facebook post on there that tells you the info and stuff. So, Denise, come have a seat with me, and let's talk about whose birthday's coming up. And then we're going to get Guada on, I think. Open mic night. Open mic night is tomorrow night right here at Beaches. Open mic night is tomorrow night at Beaches, okay? Denise, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Jim.
And we had a nice turnout today, haven't we?
Yeah, it's really
And,
nice.
So, whose birthday is tomorrow?
Our granddaughter Shelby.
Is it tomorrow or today? It's tomorrow
It's
for
the
sure.
7th.
Yeah.
So today's the 7th, right?
It's today?
I think it is today.
Oh, my
She
gosh.
turned 16.
16 years old. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, they're growing up.
They really
we have
are. She'll
5
be
grandchildren. Yeah, but we're real close to our family. They live close to us.
Right.
I've watched them. You know, I babysat them from when they were born.
50 years of babysitting.
Yeah.
Because she babysat when she was a young lady.
Yeah, I have been babysitting since I was 12. So
Right.
I must do it well.
You do it well.
I do play with them. I mean,
Well,
like,
I got to be honest. Jimmy's going to have kids here one of these
yeah,
days.
it's true. That's true. But yeah.
So,
anyway.
all right. What else? So Shelby's turning 16. She's got a vehicle.
Yes.
A Dodge
a nice
Dart.
sporty
yeah.
vehicle.
Sporty, got stripes
yeah.
down it.
It's really nice.
Yeah, kind of neat.
Yeah, and she's fixing it up. Her birthday gifts, she wanted like fuzzy dice to go on
Yeah,
the mirror.
fuzzy dice.
And the little dice that are on your valve caps.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she's, what's that, back in the 50s or something?
Something,
They
yeah.
used to do all that. But anyway, she wants some stuff, a light kit for inside or underneath or something. I don't know where she's getting these ideas from.
I
but
don't know. Other kids. Other kids probably.
Oh, she just wants the world to notice her.
Yeah. She's a good girl. We're
She
very
is.
fortunate. We got 5 grandkids.
Yeah,
and,
all great kids.
all unique in their own way.
That's right. Yeah.
You know. So, all right. Anything else?
No, so we're going ice skating. Are you going to literally get on ice skates, or are you
I
just
might.
going to boot
I just
it?
don't want to show everybody up with my pirouettes and all that stuff.
Hey, but you're a great roller skater.
I am that.
You know, I had roller skates on earlier this week. One of my grandchildren got roller skates, and I said, I'm going to put them on. You know, we grew up at the roller rink. You know, we could do all the fancy stuff. I put those roller skates on, and I literally had to do baby steps. It was amazing how much I lost. I mean,
Right.
you know.
Well, you are over 50.
Yeah, I know. I know. I wanted to bring them days back so bad.
So bad.
I really
Can you still
did.
ride a bike, though?
I
That's the
can ride a
question.
bike. Yes, I can
Okay.
ride a bike.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is
Okay.
that all right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Round up Guada. Tell her we're ready. So everybody get ready. We're going to do our drawings here. Oh, is it Jim Bosco doing it or Brad? Oh, okay. I thought Brad was volunteering. No, I'm just messing. Jim, come on down, buddy. Jim Bosco. Come on down. He's so excited. So excited. I got to ring in the new year with Jim Bosco and Guada and Linda and Brad. All right, Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to smile pretty.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're smiling too much. Stop it, Jim. All right. How's the crowd been today?
They've been good. Real good.
What do you think people are more interested in winning? The Wawa gift card or the book?
Tell you the truth, I think it's the Wawa gift card.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Until they get the book.
Exactly.
And then when they get the book, because you all bought one of these, I think.
I don't. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, at some point. But anyway. Oh, so Linda wants to win this thing today. Okay. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you will. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. So let me do the first drawing. This is for the Wawa gift card. This is for the $25 Wawa gift card. Is everybody ready? All right, here we go. Hold on, I don't want to look at anything. I got it. Oh, gosh, put that one back. This is the one that was in my hand. Was it really? Sandy Katz. You won the $25 Wawa gift card. All right, well, let her come down and grab it real quick, and then we'll get Jim back on, and we're going to do this book. So we're going to put Sandy's back in there, too. It'll be amazing if Sandy wins both of them. In other words, that would be amazing. So anyway, have a seat real quick here. We want you to hold this up and pretend it's $1 million. Okay? All right. She's a winner. Wawa gift card. All right, so Sandy, just tell us, have you won this before?
Yes.
Okay, and are you collecting them or are you using them?
Oh, no, they get used.
They get used?
They get
Okay,
used.
or do they automatically refill themselves?
I wish. I wish.
All right, so what does somebody buy at Wawa? What are you buying?
Gas.
Gas? Okay, I'm just checking.
I just got a new car yesterday.
All
so
right, well, there you go.
Well, a new used car.
Okay, new to you.
New to me.
There we go. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank
Enjoy the
you.
gift card.
Thank
If
you.
it doesn't work, let me know.
I'm sure
All right,
it will.
it should.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much, Jim.
All right, now Jim's coming back. Jim's coming back to hang out with Jim. We're going to put Sandy's name back in, okay? All right, we're going to mix everything up because Linda Bosco really wants to win this book, okay? So we'll see. I don't know who hasn't won. Who hasn't won? I don't know. Is there anybody that hasn't won? Yes? No? Oh my gosh. He left. He left. Ron Hagan. Ron Hagan is the winner, everybody, of the $2,000 gift certificate. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so Ron would have been the winner of the book. Uh-oh, I got something going on here. Let me see what it is. I don't know why my phone. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. Are you ready again? Yep. We have somebody watching from another country. Okay. Here we go. So here we go. Everybody ready? Is this winner here? There's no name on it. Oh my gosh. It says Snooky 86. Snooky Vent is celebrating his 86th birthday, folks. Let's give him a hand. Come on down. It's not every day you turn 86. So, hey, I saw that Dale Dukes is watching from Jamaica. He's on a missions trip. Boy, what a dedicated servant of the Lord he is. Him and his family, the Dukes family does a great job. All right, this will be a keepsake for Snooky. Snooky likes things. This is very valuable. Hold that there, young man.
Small, Jim.
Small. All right, now. Oh, move it? All right. Now she's getting bossy. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you hold the book. All right, what is Snooky going to do with that book? Do you have a coffee table?
Yeah.
Do you read books?
Yes.
I wonder if there's a picture of you in there.
I doubt it.
Okay, it is autographed.
I know it.
Okay?
A nice book.
It is a nice book. So
nice book.
I want you to read it, and we're going to have some times that we'll have you on, and you can tell us a story about different things that is in the book. Is that all right?
Yeah, I used to go ducking. I quit.
Really?
Most time I got birds digging, right?
Right. Yeah. He does have a lot of different pictures. I think one of your classmates is on the very back. Look at the back picture. Isn't that one of your buddies? No, on the very back cover of the book. Don't you know that guy?
Man, yeah, that's that guy there up there at the courthouse there. That
Really?
Day.
Yep.
There he is.
There he is. Yep. So what's Snooky doing today? You want to go ice skating?
I got a little bit of paperwork to do.
Got to pay your taxes or something.
But I don't know. My wife's got a new car. We might try it out.
She got a new car?
Yeah.
Oh, really? What kind of car did you get her?
A Chevy Equip.
Really? Okay.
It's nice.
Wow. You got a lot of learning ahead of you.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of learning ahead of you. Yep. By the time you get it figured out, you'll be ready for another car.
And you say today is Dave Wilson's birthday.
It is. Did you go to the sale on Monday?
Yes.
I wasn't there.
I know.
All right. I gave everybody a fighting chance, didn't I?
Yeah.
By not being there.
You know that T754, you know what that bought? $2,600 stretch.
Really? T754.
Yeah, T.
T. Trailer tag.
Yeah.
Okay. $2,600. It was a good day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the C491 on it for 16.5 didn't
Really?
sell.
Didn't sell. You want to sell it right now?
Dave called me about that.
Oh, really?
He did.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
somebody
I like to
interested.
sell it right now.
C491.
Yeah, I'd take 18.5 for it.
Would you take cash? Or has
Yeah.
it got to be a credit card?
Cash is better.
$18,500, folks, is C491. You can put it on most things. You can't put it on a trailer, okay? But there might be something you can't put it on. But anyway, C491, a chance to own a 3-number, but it gets better. Because I think I could talk him into selling C490
and T490.
and T490. Would you take 20 grand for them?
23.
23. I was close. So what's 23 and 18.5? Sounds like 23 and 18.5, 41, 42,000 or somewhere in there. All right.
But
What
I
time
tell
you want
you,
me to?
Jeff.
What time you want me to stop by with the money?
Whatever time you want. I'll take my time out for you.
Okay, we probably eat lunch together, couldn't we?
Yep. Thank you
All
for
right,
everything.
see you, Snooki. Take care.
Yep.
All right, that was a legitimate offer, everybody. If you're out there and you're interested in a nice low-digit 3-number tag, okay? C490 and C491 and T490, okay? So that's that. Hey, we're in the last few minutes of the show. I want to say thanks a lot to everybody. We had a Wawa gift card winner. We had a book winner. We're having a good time. I saw Dale Dukes is watching from Jamaica. Dale, do you want to call me? Dale, if you want to call me, I will let you call me, okay? I'd like to know what's the weather like in Jamaica. 302-542-9157. If you want to call real quick, we're running out of time. 302-542-9157. Dale Dukes. If you would like to just chat for a minute from Jamaica, I would be up for that, okay? We got just a couple minutes left. If not, we appreciate you and your family. I know you always take a team of people down there and help out, and I appreciate all you do for our community. Dukes Lumber and the Dukes family are good people. All right, with that said, I want to remind you that Weller's is open, doing 12-month same as cash for the next few days, so if you want to take advantage of that, you can. Beaches is got the customer appreciation. Buy one, get the second one half off. Dine in only every Thursday from now on. Also, open mic night is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is open mic night. And tomorrow is the last Sunday he's going to open early for breakfast. It's the last Sunday he's going to open early for breakfast, okay? So after that, he's going to be opening on Sundays at noon. So that's starting next Sunday, and he's going to have a seafood and more buffet. We're going to have to check that out. Seafood and more buffet starting a week from tomorrow. So tomorrow was probably the 8th. So a week from that sounds like it would be, what is 8 and 7? 15? The 15th, I think it will be. So next Sunday is when the seafood and more buffet. And every day you can get the lobster bake, whole lobster, dozen clams, and a pound of shrimp, $55. Can't beat that. That's available every day that they're open. Okay. Weller's is open. I want to say thank you. If you are watching and listening and you ever want to join us, is that Ray? Ray from Harrington? How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. All right. You got a nice glow going with the sun coming in. So anyways, that's Sharon. Yep, Ray and Sharon from Harrington. Okay. All right. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining us, for watching the show, for hanging out with us. But if you ever want to be on the show, we're into like April and May right now. So, we can't get you on in the next week or two. But if you're a fire department, if you're a police department, if you're a town manager, if you're a nonprofit, we do not charge those. If you're a business, we're going to charge you. Okay? In other words, but I give you a good bang for your buck. I got an audience that you're not going to get any other way. I'm on YouTube, TV Delmarva, Delaware 1059, and Facebook. Okay? So this is my show, my audience. I can assure you, you can't buy them anywhere else. You can only buy this audience from me. They're very responsive. They're very loyal. So if you own a business and you want to advertise with me, I'd love to talk to you, okay? We reserve the right to accept or reject all offers. But anyway, I'd love to talk to you. Give me a call at 302-542-9157. 9157. I'm saying 302-542-9157 if you would like to talk to me about me sponsoring or helping your business or organization. I'd love to talk to you. Jim@wellers.com, and it's Jim, not GYM. Thank you, everybody, for helping us. I've got Hunter over here, and Jonathan, and Colin, and Denise, and Linda, and Jim, and where did Guada go? But anyway, Guada's usually helping us out. So for everybody that works in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, and makes all the magic happen, Don Allen, Beaches Restaurant, all the staff here, we appreciate each and everybody. So if you've never been to Beaches, make a point, make it your New Year's resolution to eat here at least once a month. At least once a month. You will not be disappointed. Good service, good food. They'll do a good job for you. All right, I hear the music. Lawrence, we are done with radio. Dan Gaffney is up next. And thank you, everybody. We're going to continue on with TV Delmarva for just a few more seconds, all right? All right, so TV Delmarva, you've heard me say it before. We'd love you to get involved. So we thank you for watching and participating. But if you are a business and you would like to hear how you can be highlighted or advertised on this TV station, give Colin a call or a text at 302-242-8015.
Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Welcome to Sports Stars of Tomorrow.